Good morning, guys. Today we are going to do a bit of estimating. So, estimating is where we make an educated guess. We are going to be estimating lengths. So, estimating a length would be similar to if I think that, for instance, teacher Nan, if I think that she's about 171 centimeters, that's me having a bit of a guess at what her height is, but I'm not guessing a random number like 3 million centimeters. I'm comparing her to what I think in my head is about 1 meter, is about how big a normal height for a lady is, how tall I am. I'm using all that, and in my head, I'm making a guess at how tall she is. So, we're going to do this as a bit of a lab. So, in this video, I'm going to show you some objects. I'm going to get you at home to write down your estimate of the length of that object, and then we're going to measure it together live. Then I'm going to need you to use a ruler or a tape measuring tape, if you've got one at home. Lots of people have these. Maybe your mum or dad has one you can borrow. Maybe they can help you with the measurement. And you're going to use that to check how accurate your estimate was. So, first thing you're going to need is either a piece of blank A4 paper, if you don't have your primary math notebook. If you do have your primary math notebook, then take a new page and write at the top, estimating length. Okay? All right. Then we're going to need to draw a small table. Okay? So guys, I've now drawn up our table. But first, let's go back to our example of the height of teacher Nam. Now, I estimated teacher Nam to be 171, 172 centimeters. Teacher Nam, how tall are you?
I am 162 centimeters.
Okay, so that means I have made an error. You said 162, did you, teacher?
Yes.
Okay, come down here. I've written down my estimate of teacher Nam's height, 171 centimeters. When we find out the real height, we call that actual. Actual, that means real. Okay, so that her actual height was 162, right?
Yes.
162 centimeters, okay? So we know what I estimated, what I guessed, and we know the actual height. Now we can find the error. Error means mistake. So the error of my estimate is how wrong I was. So to find the error, we're looking for the difference between the estimate and the actual. So to find that, we simply take away one from the other. So we put the big one on top, 171, minus the smaller one, 162. And then we do our 9 centimeters. So the error of my estimation of teacher Nam's height was 9 centimeters, or about this much in real life. So it wasn't a very good guess, I'm afraid. Okay, so can we bring back down to here for a second, teacher Nam? I would like you to draw this at home on in your notebook. Okay, so just quickly draw the table with a ruler and a pencil. This took me 2 minutes to draw, and we need 4 categories. We need object, estimation, actual, and error. Estimation is Estimation. And the topic is estimating length. You can copy it from Google Classroom, don't worry. So, now I'm going to choose some objects. Pause the video to draw this. Go back. I'm going to choose objects. We're going to write the name of the object. You're going to estimate the length. We'll measure the actual length and we'll find our error. The first object I'm going to measure today is this mask. How long is this mask? So, I'm going to write down in the object section, mask, estimation. I think this looks like it's about 16 centimeters. I'm going to estimate 14 centimeters. Okay? You write down your own estimate, your own guess. You can pause the video if you need more time. And now I'm going to measure the actual. So I'll just use a ruler for this. We'll just run it along here and oh no, I was way off. Look at this. 17.7-ish. So 17 centimeters and 7 millimeters. Oh dearie me. So to find the error, we need to take the bigger one and take away the smaller one. So in this case, our actual was 17 centimeters and 7 millimeters. Our estimation was 14 centimeters. We take those away, so it's still going to be 7 millimeters, and it's going to be 3 centimeters. So my error is 3 centimeters and 7 millimeters, or about this much in real terms. I was this wrong, which is quite a lot, really. Okay, well, next, how about we measure this brush? Now, for this, I'm going to use a tape measure, which is something your mum or dad might have in the house. So I'm going to say that we're going to start about there amongst the bristles. Oh, you need to estimate first. So, over here, we're going to write brush, estimation. I think that's about a meter. So I'm going to estimate, call that 110 centimeters. Okay? You write down your own estimate. For scale, it's about here on a teacher paper. Okay? Alright. Pause if you need more time to write your estimate. And now it's time to measure the actual length. Oh, got a bit stuck. So, to run my tape measure along, stay there please. And that's, whoa, very close to my estimate actually. That's 105 centimeters long. Now, that's approximately, because these are bristles. So, 105 centimeters, okay? Which means our error is 5 centimeters. We don't need to do the maths there. That's just 110 minus 105. Okay, I'm going to do a few more, and then I'll let you get on with it at home. Oh, next, we've got Teacher Dave's lovely gold tie. Oops, oh, the lot one. Teacher Dave's gold tie. How long do you think this is? I'll just put it next to myself for perspective. It's this long. So, how long do you think Teacher Dave's tie is? I write that down on my paper. Teacher Dave's tie, my necktie. How long do you think that is? Oh, yes, I have to estimate too. Well, it's definitely not as long as 2 meters, because Teacher Alex is 2 meters. But it's definitely longer than a meter. I'm going to guess... Oh, I think it's longer than Teacher Nan. It's definitely shorter than Teacher Nan. She's 170, no, 162. So I'm going to guess 155. No, 150. That's my guess. What do you guess? What's your estimate? Have a think. I'm going to start measuring it while you're thinking. Remember to write it down. It's a bit more difficult because I have to stretch quite a long way. Oh, I think my 150 was a bit much. Oh no, it was quite accurate. It's 154. 154 centimeters long. Well, I never. So, in the actual section, what it really is, we put 154 centimeters. And remember, our error is the bigger one of estimate and actual minus the other one. So 154 minus 150, 4 centimeter error. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I want you to do 4 by yourself at home. The last one I'm going to do is quite small. It's 1 baht, a 1 baht coin. How long do you think a 1 baht coin is? 1 baht. Hard to do the baht symbol. Coin. How long do you think a 1 baht coin is? I'm gonna guess 5 centimeters? So 3 centimeters, 5 millimeters? Why don't you write down your guess? Now I'm going to start measuring it. Oh no. Already I can see I was way off. Let's put it down so it's easier to see. Oh wow, yeah. That's almost 2 centimeters. I think I'll round that up to 2 centimeters. So actual is 2 centimeters, meaning our error is 1.5 centimeters. Okay? So, in your house, I'd like you to fill the last 1, 2, 3, 4 parts of your table in with objects around your house. If you've only got a ruler this size, that's fine. Use smaller objects. If you have a larger measuring stick, like a meter stick or something big, by all means use that. Or, if you can borrow one of these from your mum or dad, do so. Maybe ask them for help if you're worried. This can be quite sore if you let it go and it comes and hits your hand. So make sure you keep your fingers back and just kind of keep everything out of the way if it starts to go in quickly, or ask your mum and dad. Okay, well, that's us for today. Can you take a picture of this and send it in the line group? I'll create a folder for that. And I can't wait to see your estimations and your errors. Okay, see you